length of the blade. Welcome back to RidgeTop Survival. I'm Coyote, and today we're going to be talking about the Bahco Laplander. You've seen this in our shelter video, but we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about it today. I picked this one up on Amazon, and I've never been happier with a folding saw in my life. The only problem is it took, I think, 2 to 3 weeks for it to come in from Germany, which that's not really a deal breaker unless you need a saw for a weekend trip, but you need to know ahead of time you're probably not going to get this one in a hurry unless you pay $30 for shipping. Now, when it came in, it had a leather lanyard on it to stick your hand in and use while you worked. I don't typically use anything while I'm using a saw. I just hold on to it. It locks into place. I wouldn't bet my fingers on that, but it locks into place. Okay? You push this button to close it, and when you get it closed, you'll hear it click. And then you push the button to unlock it, and it'll lock back into place. There is a screw right here that you can undo to take your blade off and clean it, do your regular tool maintenance with it, or they sell replacement blades if you've ran this thing through its lifespan. I replaced my lanyard with 550 fire cord because it gives me that extra bit of tender. I try to replace every lanyard that makes sense to replace it with 550 cord because that's just more tender. You shouldn't need it, but if you have it, it's nice to have. It's a waterproof. It's just wax jute twine inside of your nylon strands. But we're gonna go ahead and show you how well this cuts. Now, you're always using the blade. Don't work yourself to death. Use the whole length of the blade. You'll get a nice clean cut out of this. Every time. This can come in handy for many things. You can use it to cut down your firewood. You can use it to cut up your firewood. You can use it to process tinder. You can use it to notch out your tree to put your hammock straps on so you don't sink down in the middle of the night. If you've ever woken up on the ground in a hammock, you've not been happy. You can use this to build your shelters. You can use it to build your debris shelter. It'll really come in handy. You can use it to build your elevated bed. This is just an all-around really good tool to have. A lot of people are crazy about the Silkies. I haven't used one, but from what I've seen, I prefer to have the Bahco Laplander because of the bend. This can bend and it won't break. A Silky will break before it bends. Cold weather is just gonna make that even worse, but you just saw you can bend that. You can bend it back into place as many times as you need to, and this saw is gonna perform. It's just gonna do what you need it to do. It's a really solid tool that I trust to keep in any of my kits. I couldn't ask for anything more out of a $20 saw. But that about does it for this video. We thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share these videos with your friends, help us get out there.